Okay, hola, all. First and foremost, apologies for this. I mean, this is teeny tiny. I can barely fit in here for real, and it's all blurry and crap, which I don't know why, because if I turn the camera around, it has pretty decent quality, but I mean, I don't know which video is going to upload first. I don't know which you'll see first. Obviously, I don't know what you're going to click on or why, but I do. I actually do. I know what you're going to click on. I even know who you are. But we'll get to that later. In any case, for most people that I'm not paying specific attention to, I don't know which video you're going to see first. You might see the second alchemy video first because apparently a lot of people took interest in that course, which I'm very happy about. Anybody who's watching this who's interested in the alchemy course, thank you very much. Thank you especially for your questions. I'm very happy that you guys are getting engaged. I really wish that you would do it, you know, out in the open, in the public, so that people can see that there's actually interest here, and then the channel can build some support and we can actually get things moving. Especially now, considering that I'm in like the deepest fucking hole. Well, not quite. I've been in much deeper holes, but right now my mom and I both are in particularly financial troubles because I couldn't get that fucking job because I lost my wallet, and I'm getting all a different story. This is just a quick update video. For those of you who may have missed it in the alchemy video update, the cranberries, I do believe that Dolores O'Riordan, I think her name was, or O'Riordan, Dolores something, was attempting to incorporate yodeling, like Irish yodeling, into modern pop music, which I think is a pretty big gamble, but she actually pulled it off, and I mean, everybody knows the Cranberries are a great brand, so there's that. And then the fun fact that I added as well, in case anybody didn't hear it, which is something I'm speaking to in this video, is the Cranberries, the band was actually formed in 1989, built by a woman named Niall Quinn, who was replaced for whatever reason by Dolores, who became the lead singer and the big deal, you know, the face of the Cranberries. But it was originally created by this chick, Niall Quinn, so that's a fun fact for you. But other updates, my adoptive aunt's brother, which I suppose would make it my adoptive uncle, was having his funeral services this evening. He died suddenly. He was under my aunt's care. Apparently he had developmental issues, and he was under my aunt's care, and he just he passed. He was in poor shape, just generally speaking, so his life wasn't going too well, and it wasn't to be expected, but it wasn't a surprise, and it's a tragedy for sure. He was a young man, and he was a good man from what I know, from what I can tell. My mom loves him, so if my mom thinks he's a good man, he probably is. I didn't know him too well, but my condolences to my aunt, my prayers for him, and everybody else. Please, you know, say a prayer, send a positive vibe, or say a wish, or whatever, you know, give a wish for her and for that. It's a shitty condition. In any case, updates also, you know, obviously everybody should know by now, Liar is dead. My phone, my partner in crime, the co-creator of the Status Initiative and everything that's come out of it, is dead and gone, and I believe we're coming close to reaching the acceptance stage there, although I'm still kind of trying to fight to recover to some extent. I think I have one more option available that might work. Check this out. Look at this. You can't see it because the quality is crap, but that is a 69. That's a little penis right there, for sure. It's a keychain. I have no idea. They made this kind of stuff way back when. Pornography was actually, it's one of the oldest traditions, and it's always been a big deal. It was really Christianity and modern religion that put a shame, attached a shame aspect to the value of sexuality and kind of blew it for everybody. But the party's getting started again. You know, we're getting back up there now with all these this gender action and all the sexuality activity. We'll have to get back to the sexuality course and deal with those matters there, but For the most part, it was your modern religions and your Bible that ruined just about everything for everyone for a long, long time. But we're finally getting out of that, waking up from that nightmare. People are starting to get out of it now, get out of that trap. Anyways, so speaking specifically to what I wanted to make this video for is that as it stands, I have several different phones that I need to use for various different actions to cover different bases, and I'm still unable to manage everything. I can't keep up at all. I'm at like a quarter pace, and the phone that I have that actually connects me to you guys is a pile of garbage. That it was a government phone that just doesn't, it's like I could be in the middle of typing a sentence and it'll just fail. It'll shut down apps, and it'll start pressing buttons on its own. It'll start, if it were attached, when it was attached, had a signal, as a telephone, it would just dial people up at random, call people on its own. When I'm typing, it'll like, I'll type things in and it'll register them, but it'll take like 5 minutes for it to actually put the letters down. It's so bad. And it's like when I'm trying to use Facebook, for example, I'll be in the middle of trying to post something and it'll just shut down. And so it's impossible. And that's why everything is taking so long and being so shitty. And as I was saying, as it stands, insofar as making videos goes, it seems I have a decision between my options are really poor quality, but at least you can hear me speaking, or fairly decent quality, but you can't hear me. So if you're watching the Alchemy video, or if you haven't watched the Alchemy video yet, you're going to have to jack up the volume or use headphones or something to hear it. If you can't hear it, please let me know. If anybody watches this, if you watch the second Alchemy video, Recipe for Disaster video, and you cannot hear it, if you can't jack up the volume enough, or if the earbuds don't work, or what have you, if for whatever reason you actually can't hear what I'm saying, please give me feedback on that, and I'll remake the video under better conditions. I'll have this. I should have a replacement for Liara, a somewhat decent replacement. There's no replacing her really. She's a special lady, but I should have a better phone that'll work for the most part fairly soon. But until then, my options are this, or the lack of sound with decent quality, and so I apologize on both parts. It sucks, but got to keep fighting. And I gotta, my instructor, my spotter, insofar as YouTube is concerned, has told me that you gotta post consistently, no matter what, and that's actually something that I teach my students, all 10 out there. Keep fighting. Every day you need to put forth an effort to work towards this. No matter how you feel, no matter what's going down, you need to put yourself through that. That's what's going to work the muscle that allows for you to stretch time out and to move faster. Is applying that discipline. You have to have that discipline every day, put forth that effort, regardless of what might be happening. In any case, cut this under 10 minutes. Thank you for watching. I'm really sorry about everything. It's just a shit storm now. Like I said in the other video, I'm going to have to run back through earlier works and see if I didn't somehow break protocol accidentally. As I said, I did damage somebody, but that was in self-defense, so that's cool. So if the world's pissed off about that, fuck you, man. I'm not gonna let somebody fucking assault me. So, anyways, seems we might have things back on track for the most part. And so far as resources are concerned, we're having trouble paying the bills here at my mom's place, which we got to take care of. We have a few things set up that might help with that. I'm going to go and try and get my ID back as soon as possible, maybe even as soon as tomorrow. Of course, the cold weather's killing me. Cold is my kryptonite. I'm really beat down by this fucking cold weather. It stunts my movement. It's like, I'm just going to be moving really slow, is what I'm saying, and everything's going to be shitty for a little while. But I'm doing the best I can. I'm still here, still fighting for you guys. You guys keep up the fight on your end. Love you all. Kila Salai Tervi Uni Siari. Namaste.